What's good, planty peeps? My name is Lily, and welcome to Peace Lily Plants. Today, since it is a beautiful spring day outside, I just wanted to go around in my collection and show you some of the plants that are absolutely thriving right now. The plants that are living their best life in this spring sunlight. Just like me, I am also living my best life in these new, longer, warmer days. Being able to wear short sleeves and little dresses and things. I love it. Before we dive right into it, like this video and subscribe to my channel if you feel like it. Beside my bed here, we have this good old classic Aglaonema firecracker, I think it might be called. I say classic because you see it so often in the big box stores, and I've had this one since 2020, almost 3 years. You'll see a few dead leaves throughout this video. Don't judge me. I gotta do some plant chores. Then we have a sacred blue over here. I'll be honest, I'm not loving it on this pole. It hasn't ever done much but struggle. So, wanting to get it off that pole at some point. However, this is fun. You see a new little green growth right there. We'll see what happens with that. Up here, well, really on this whole shelf, all the plants are popping off. We got this philodendron micans that I've had for a while that I grew from cuttings, and it's just really growing like a weed right now. And the Monstera dandeliana, that is pretty, but predictably, it's throwing out runners. I'm struggling a little bit here to pull these out. But yeah, classic Monstera issue. Not with the normal, what do you call it? Not the normal one, but the other varieties, such as Peru. Then we've got just a good old normal Scindapsus Sargerius right here. He's doing really well too, but predictably the leaves are getting really tiny near the bottom of the vine here. That tends to happen. Oh well. Over here we have what's supposed to be a reverted green syngonium, but part of it is still retaining the variegation, so that's exciting. And we see this new leaf here is going to have some variegation too. But it's putting off beautiful green leaves like that new one right there too. And I just really like this plant. Down here I've had these for a long time. These two sort of matching starfish sansevieria that are both doing well. Got little pups in the pot with them. And this Thanksgiving cactus that, to be honest, I kind of neglect this, but it's still alive. It's still kicking, so yay. Down here we have my Scindapsus tripii moonlight that's doing pretty well. You see right there it's putting off a new leaf and does have a couple little growth points in there. And then I'm very excited about this. My philodendron jungle boogie, aka neriform, and I'm excited because it's growing a lot this year, and it looks like the leaves are getting bigger, and it's just a very pretty, sort of underrated plant. This marble queen pothos is doing really well as usual. That's some kind of Hoya, maybe just normal Hoya carnosa. And I need to refill the propagation jar. Whoops. Here we have my variegated peace lily. She's had her struggles. You see here, she has had her struggles. Oh my gosh, please ignore how much of a hobo I am. But she is doing alright. She's doing alright. She's still kicking. Here's my teeny tiny Peperomia ruby cascade that I've had for like 2 years. So I guess it's just going to be tiny forever. And then below that is some sort of Peperomia Oh yeah, Peperomia piccolobanda, and I almost killed it, and it just has these tiny babies that never died. Here in this corner, we have my Cebu Blue Pothos. Well, I just showed you another one. I mean to say my other Cebu Blue Pothos. And a Jade Pothos with some Neon Pothos in the jar with it. They are both doing fairly well. The Cebu could be going faster, but I guess I shouldn't complain because at least it's healthy. Here we have yet another Philodendron Mycans looking totally adorable on this bookshelf. Don't judge me for how crazy and out of order the books are. And here we have a braided snake plant that's putting off quite a few little pups there. And if you can see right here, it's got a new teeny tiny little baby. Here we have, I forgot the name of that snake plant. It's super common, whatever it is. And Aglaonema, I can't talk. Aglaonema ruby, I believe. Ruby with an I. If you'll look in the middle there, look. Here comes a new leaf. Here we have a starfish snake plant that is not dying but not thriving. It is still existing. Some propagations. We got, what is this called? Syndapsis tattoo. It's put off several babies, these two huge leaves, and that somewhat disappointingly small one over there. Oh well. Right here we got some propagations of Monstera. God, what is the name of the normal one? My brain is not working right now. And look! My alocasia poly that I'm somehow keeping alive, I don't know how, is the only alocasia that I haven't killed yet, literally. And it's putting off a pup! Can you believe it? I don't know what the secret is. I think it's just good luck. And then over here we got the Monstera, but that is the wide form, whereas this is the narrow form. And it's got this very long vine that is looking pretty cool, hanging off the bookshelf. Even though I'm not too sure why every leaf has brown spots on it, but whatevs. We've got a big old neon pothos that clearly needs water desperately. Whoopsie. Alright, I'm sorry, but so soon into the video, we're already at the point where I'm not gonna have the mental patience to name out the name of every single plant. But I think I'll just call out the ones that are especially noteworthy to me. This Calathea orbifolia had only the one leaf with the brown spot for like a year, for real. And now it's put off both of these others too, so yay! And the Syngonium beato Cardi Road just keeps getting better and better. It was in a favorite video recently, and it's still going off the chain. Alright, I love my desk area. We'll have to back up so you can get the full aesthetic of it. But some Syndapsis and Tetrasperma. I have propagated a piece off of the end here where you see it cut off. And now it's putting off that new spurt. Yay! Another Philodendron Mycans because I cannot get enough of my Mycans. And it is just growing like crazy. It's probably got the longest, most vines and leaves of any plant that I own right now. And those are looking great. This variegated heart leaf starting to put off some bigger leaves, so that's fun. And this one back here with the pink and green and yellow leaves, loving that one. Loving this one too. It's a little thirsty, a little droopy, but it's very pretty nonetheless. I'm not saying the name of this one or that one because they're both very complicated names that I don't remember. And Yeah, things over here are doing good. Oh, look at all these flowers. Oh, I love it. And I was so excited when I saw a week or so ago that this one is starting to put off some little babies. Teddy is stunting as usual. I cannot get over this plant. This plant is so great. Ignore the very unaesthetic water bottles. Real life, you know. Whoopsie, I really should have straightened up before I shot this video. My white princess and pink princess are doing good. Although the pink princess probably needs to be repotted desperately. And look, the little white princess is cute too. Those doing good. Loving this syndapsis right here. And this is its newest leaf. Let's see if... Yes, okay. And this one right here. And it's so gorgeous. And these over here all doing good. Doing pretty well too. I'm suspecting that this plant is really meant to be a shingler because you look at the way it grows and it just looks like it would be great going up a plank or something. And then look at my Epiprimnum pinnatum variegata with the little holes in it. It's pretty cute. And then let's see what we got. A dying peperobia. What else is new? Oh, my syndapsis silver splash is popping the heck off. It looks fantastic. And I've got both my normal and variegated scandens down here, and they're looking pretty good too. My little Mandula pothos. I wish it would grow faster, but it's cute nonetheless. Then of course up here, we've got the beautiful, wonderful, awesome, amazing cousin. It is putting off tons of new growth at the top. I'll be honest with you, I really do dread the day that I have to repot that. Because, I don't know, it seems like it'd be really easy to break something off or make a horrible mistake. And then over here, these are all doing pretty good. Grab the camera with my other hand and spin my joystick a little bit here. Look at how great this Syngonium Batik looks. It just keeps putting off these humongous, absolutely beautiful leaves. Then actually I need to back up again here to brag about the growth of this string of hearts. Like, look at that. It is so glorious. I cannot. Up here we have a lot of luscious things once again. This syndapsis looking really cute too. I feel like all of my syndapsis are just really catching my eye. And all these cream and white variegated leaves are catching my eye too with spring hitting. So anyway, those are looking good. And then going down to the bottom, the wide form monstera looking good, growing good. You see that new leaf right there. Probably one of my favorite plants of all time. Just a very, very aesthetically pleasing plant. And, you know, Calatheas, Maranta, Stramanthes, all those kinds of plants, we all know, have a reputation for being very difficult, but for whatever reason, I have had pretty good fortune with this one. I think probably number one because I've never repotted it from its original grow pot. They're very finicky, so might as well not fix what isn't broken. Anyway, I noticed last year and this year that this plant does not grow very much throughout the year, but in the springtime, it just shoots off tons and tons of new leaves. So getting a little bit closer here, you see all the ones that have the brown spot on the leaf are old, and then all the ones with the darker markings and no brown spot are new. You can really appreciate how many new leaves this thing has put off in just the last month or two. Just a few more here. Exotica looking absolutely stunning as usual. And Tradescantias can be very hit or miss, can be very difficult or very beautiful. And this Tradescantia has actually kind of surprised me with how lovely it is. It's very full on every side. Let me hold this with one hand and spin with the other. Well, I'm a little worried I might knock something over. Trying to be too ambitious with all of my movements here, but yeah. Really pretty plant. And this is Syngonium albo, I think. This puts off so many gorgeous leaves. Again, the ones with white and cream variegation are really catching my eye right now. Gosh, my Philodendron Brazil, I just have always really admired this plant. It's so adorable, so luscious. Another Pittus argyria is doing good. Some kind of peperomia that I bought at Lowe's that's doing good. Syngonium pink splash that's doing aight. I hope you guys won't judge me for this because it's very, not with the millennial trends. Or, well, maybe it's a Gen Z trend now. I don't know. But, I'm the opposite of a minimalist. I'm a maximalist. There's so much color, there's so much stuff going on. I've got that poster, that tapestry behind everything to make it all even busier than it already is. And you know what? This is so me. And I love my plant room in here. Hope you enjoyed the little spring tour there. And one more thing, always remember, wherever you are, whatever your circumstances, bloom where you were planted, honey. See you in the next one. Bye.